And welcome everybody to the Daily Space Weather. We had an M-class flare. There's a coronal mass ejection propagating as we make the video. Let's take a look at some imagery from the SDO. The M-class flare came from this setting sunspot, a couple of regions down here in the southwestern limb. There is a coronal mass ejection occurring as we make the video. We don't expect it to be earthly directed. Let's take a look at a composite here. We'll actually rock this to the point of the flare. There you can see that M-class flare happening. Great imagery there in composite from the SDO. That's 3 different ionized states of iron there. 335, 193, and 94 angstroms. Great composite imagery there from the SDO browse data section. So here's a close-up of the area in 94 angstroms, one of the best wavelengths through which to view solar flares. And here's a zoomed out version of that. And make sure you watch our additional couple of videos about that coronal mass ejection. We'll be talking about it in our next upcoming releases. The radial flux has dropped down to 113 solar flux units. There's the 1-year chart. This is actually going to be down here. You can view that yourself at solon.info. And we do have a geomagnetic unrest and geomagnetic storm situation for late on the 13th and early on the 14th forecasted here by NOAA. So that's a Space Weather Enthusiast dashboard. We do have a high-speed coronal hole wind stream striking as well. Again, make sure you watch our future videos. We'll be producing 2 more. We also see an earthquake drought. So here's the 90-day graph. It's a bar graph showing 90 days of seismicity. And you can see there is a drought of 7 magnitude quakes here. So we are overdue for some. Largest quake of the past 24 was a 5.5 near Taiwan in the East China Sea. And we're just going to scroll up the list here. If we miss anything, let us know in the comments. That 5.5 magnitude quake near Taiwan was off its east coast, and it occurred at 1643 Universal Time. Keep in mind, folks, any earthquake can be a foreshock. We've got a bit of an earthquake swarm here around the southwestern Pacific. Any earthquake can be a foreshock, so have an earthquake plan. If you're wondering who the cavalry is, it could be because you're the cavalry. And try to be an asset, not a liability in the event of a disaster. And if we miss reporting on any earthquakes here, please let us know in the comments. Where do you think the next large earthquake will occur? And when do you think the largest? When do you think the next 7 magnitude quake will happen? Next, looking at volcanodiscovery.com's Volcanoes Today page. To see Etna has calmed down a little bit. So Etna's latest paroxysm has chilled out. Subanose-jima producing a 6,000-foot ash plume. Luatolo, 7,000-foot ash plume. Semeru, 14,000-foot ash plume. That's East Java, Indonesia. Yasur exploding, producing a flight level 030, a 3,000-foot plume of volcanic ash. Fuego exploding. Don't fly your ultralight aircraft through a 15,000-foot plume of volcanic ash from Fuego. It's not good for your motor. Nevado del Ruiz exploding. 19,000-foot ash plume from Nevado del Ruiz. That's located in Colombia. The Ecuadorian Sangay volcano producing a flight level 190. It's a 19,000-foot ash plume. And Sabancaya reminding us not to pole vault the caldera as it explodes and produces a 24,000-foot plume of volcanic ash. I'd like to welcome all of our viewers to the DR Renaissance. Please visit the links and support the channel. We are working very hard to produce the most detailed solar imagery on the internet and forecasting and lots more. So welcome to the DR Renaissance, folks. Congratulations on realizing the channel exists. Maybe become a member of the Smash Team if you'd like to support the channel that way. It's similar to Patreon. We still are on Patreon as well. So you can still support us that way. There's just no content there. So we highly recommend smashamash.com/SmashTeam. Today's featured product is Mensa. Make Earth not suck again. It's up to you. It's up to you, folks, not giant bureaucracies that can't get out of their own way. And we've opened up all the merch for sale here. So you can find links below the video and on the homepage. It's teleporting around. I don't know why the list isn't propagated. Here we go. Keep in mind, folks, ideas expressed on the merch may or may not be the opinion of Smash News Network, least busted name in news. There are the designs. Thanks to everybody who's picked up merch over the past couple of years. Again, you can find links below the video and on the homepage at smashamash.com. Make sure you check out our next 2 space weather videos coming up, solar fields and features, as well as our bonus features segment. Thanks for tuning in. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. Smash-A-Mash, signing off from the Smash News Network, least busted name in news.